Wow, you've changed.
I've only changed for qualifiers. Let it be known. Only for qualifiers.
New you. I respect that. Yeah, get be evil, man. You know, it's okay. Let the players know you want them to suffer. To have no problems or qualms about it.
Hey, look. The way I see it is the cream rises to the top, right? The worse the circle is, means the fact that the more chances to showcase how good you are.
Well, again, Matt, and we've already talked about it like 3 or 4 times, but the emphasis cannot be stated enough. The point format drastically changes now with some of the comfort level of how these teams approach those circles, right? Like for a team like Gas Cans, normally they were actually, I don't know if they're a really good example because I'm pretty sure they had to take those fights regardless, but taking those fights doesn't feel bad anymore because if you at least get two frags, 2 kills, 3 kills, that's 3 points, right? And so those decisions, I think, to be a little more aggressive now will start to come and play more so than they did last year in the chicken dinner format because you weren't really being rewarded as much, especially if you're getting crippled in the process, right? Like if you're losing 1, 2, 3 members, I mean, you're pretty much, yeah, it's rough. So again, this format is just, everyone's been wanting it back. We're very happy that it's back at the very least for ESL Masters, and I love it. And so because of that, we're going to see a lot of really cool aggressive plays, I think.
Yeah, waiting for the circle to show itself right now. It's still a north-south circle, but it's got a little bit more stalwart flavor added to it this time.
A little bit, but we still have a damn river in the middle of it. So this potentially could be another situation for a lot of these teams, especially if it shifts a little bit to the southwest. What is going on here? Oh, no.
Yeah, bull.
Oh, yeah. That's just... sometimes, Snipers. Matt, it just be like that.
It do be like that. I mean, this is what it feels like whenever I drop into PUBG. Suddenly everybody has cars and vehicles and I've got a tree.
This circle still sucks because look at that river, Matt. It's going to potentially cut them in half, and this is going to cause problems for a lot of the teams.
Yeah, you talked about the lake, and it's still a thing. All right, Veritas gets a good spray into pad caps. Can they defend it up again? 2 more members following it up, but we're all going to see Civ get the knock onto Lobes. A little bit of cover is going to come into play, and there is a lot of bullets being exchanged across this bridge. This could be a choke point. Everybody is hearing what's going on, trying to move up to the north, but both teams getting demolished. J-Sank now the last one up. Veritas was defended into this one, but it looks like Spicy Fish is going to correct everything that's going on, get the res back up, and now are they going to make the push into this one, or are they just going to let it be? Just go for the kills, or do they want to at least try to flush out J-Sank?
That was a hell of a recovery, honestly, from Spicy Fish. They were even able to get Pad up with a smoke. I thought he was for sure going to bleed out, but no, and it's now just J-Sank. What can he do? Stuck in this gas station alone. Yeah, they absolutely know that's going to be pretty much show going down.
J-Sank, you got the angle, gets the spray into one, trying to go for the flushes into it, cannot get away, and he's going to go down. Spicy Fish does lose Pat Caps for that one, but, I mean, it looked like it could have gone a lot worse than that for a second.
Yeah, it honestly looked like Spicy Fish was just in a world of trouble, and they potentially were going to recover, but they actually only lose, I think, 1, which, again, is not bad at all. 1 for 4, you take that trade all day.
Luckily, they did pump on the brakes for that one because Gas Cans is moving in. Naya getting very, very populated already. Already having skirmishes pop off inside of this one. To the north of it, you can see the couple of kills being exchanged as it goes through.
Oh, Nice doing the best that he can, actually, to hold off and still survive. The problem is, again, he's pinched between 2 different teams. Gas Cans... Actually, I'm sorry, Gas Cans are not close. It's really just eUnited now, yeah.
Yeah, Dash couldn't get away from that one. So now just Ice Tech. eUnited, I mean, that's some authority taking that one. Gas Cans did move a little bit further away from this and running a 2-2 split, so they don't really want to get too involved with this. New circle does pop, does go south like you were expecting. Liberate does get eliminated, as there are very few options for him to move through. So you're making some oh my sounds, Godspeed. Why is that? Do note the fact that Shoot to Kill are not inside the circle either, so you can see that eUnited trying to figure out how they're wanting to make that last little push in. Shoot to Kill already says, all right, we know how we're coming through, and oh, this could be lethal for Association. Already has 3 of their members down. Sociopath does manage to get a little bit in return for it, but that is a lot of Shoot to Kill members already coming for him. That is going to be a potentially good nade, already cooked, going to be throwing it over. Is it going to connect? Does knock into Penta. Are we going to be able to see him continue this roll up? Sociopath living up to his name right now, trying to ride it, but while this is going on, eUnited is coming in back behind this one. Alo trying to make a forward move position, and this is, that nade bounced off of Alo to keep him alive. There's still him and Party Cardi already up. What can they do with this? But it looks like Sociopath wants nothing to do. Tries to retreat away from it, but here comes the Hail Mary grenades coming in right on top of Purdy Curdy. Now it is just Halo up for shoot to kill, and eUnited took advantage of that one.
Oh man, Sociopath ruined that for STK. Initially it was just one knock, it wasn't that bad, it looked really clean, and then all of a sudden the second nade came in. They got 2 knocks, they were down to 2, and that's it! STK actually eliminated. And Sociopath had so much to do with that as he just scurries away. He's like, alright, my job's done, eUnited, take it.
9 kills for eUnited. Let's just watch eUnited. They're fragging out right now, but
and Spicy Fish.
They're in a little bit of a lull. They're in a little bit of lull. Spicy Fish did try to make their play into this one, and it looks like they're getting a little bit messy. Also, to the north, Gas Cans looks like they found themselves some new targets, but managed to take down formation. Just trying to make their play for their little dip. But keep in mind, Gas Can's not inside the circle either. Sending it through, and
Yep.
no, it's gonna be along Sociopath's route. The hero who's been trying to survive for so long, they're gonna come right into the dip. He's not even looking the right direction. He's gonna get spotted out.
Easy.
He just gets dropped. Sillers just comes in and finds himself a good play, but eUnited, here's another firefight.
Yep, another firefight for them. Attack 8 at the very least has the inside of that broken wall to play, so they don't have to move just yet. They're gonna have to deal with Gas Cans anyways. But yeah, Spicy Fish threaded the needle. I mean, 8 kills. Silers has been so far, even in that first game, we almost saw him do a 1v3. So really loving what we're seeing from this player so far. All right.
I am a Shrimsy stan. I'm not.
I might be.
Dude, how can you not?
I love that kid. Tristan's great. I love all of them. Honestly, I love all 4 members. I love everyone in this lobby. You know, everybody loves everybody. Meanwhile, in the game, it does look like 300 is finally going to have to get up, Matt, and Orion is hot on their heels.
You're talking about how everybody loves each other, but now they're going to have to murder those that they love. But Kikamukal gets somebody delivered right in front of them. Doesn't get it! Palix, you say what? That was just a quick jump out of that one. Managed to get a little bit of follow-up. Nico's trying to survive onto it. Gas Can's trying to see if they can get some type of return on this one. Spicy Fish gets some vision in what's happening, but you can see this is going to be bloody trying to crawl their way into this.
That was quite unfortunate there for Kikamukal, but again, really great stuff from T8, just coming in, realizing they have to take that fight. But again, Nikos was kind of the glue that was just holding everything together for them, stopping that push. Over with 300 though. Speaking of pushing up towards Orion now. This fight has to happen on Volcano.
300 does get the vision into it. Good shots coming up from Extreme now. Just seeing if he can work his way up that hillside, taking a lot of damage. Vox has already gone down. Oh, does connect into it. 300 finds themselves the shots that they needed to continue their march up the top of this hillside. But do get a new grenade dropped right on top of him. So Tater is still just trying to pin this one up. Ricky trying to make the push into it, but you can see that this is a firmly defended position right now. And while 300 is known for being able to hold the line, it looks like you can see Tater is trying to make the advance into him. It is just going to be Neverhor, the last one up, but is nowhere around his teammates at the time.
This isn't even in. None of these teams are even fighting for a position that's in right now, man. This is basically mutually assured destruction. Get as many points as you can before we have to crest over this hill and get shot at pretty much the rest of the lobby, right? eUnited still 4 strong on the east side, now dead center. Sonics were just chilling in the south after they took control. And so really it's just Neferhor that has to try to survive because Vox is done for, right? And then Orion now with, I think, down to just 2 is going to have to somehow deal with this. Which I just don't think is going to happen.
Kills.
That's absurd.
eUnited. Oh my God. We just saw them move into the position where we saw Spicy Fish, who did end up getting tossed out of their fishbowl just a moment ago. And now it's going to be eUnited with vision on what's going on. Flood does manage to take down Vox, and we've got our top 4. But let's be honest, really, it's eUnited and Sonics that we've got our eyes on.
It's absolutely eUnited and Sonics. And both teams pretty decent positions overall. I mean, eUnited has, I think, a nice little spread and a little more cover to work with as far as terrain, but Sonics could potentially flex out. If they can get a knock, that'd be really helpful, because, again, eUnited does hold a slightly better position here, but, I mean, Circle is on both teams, right? So none of them really have to move yet.
Oh, HB got spotted!
That's big. That's actually really massive.
Relo goes down, but that's fine. Relo can get rezzed right over here. They've got that hillside, so that's not too big of a problem. Really, Neferhor could be an issue for eUnited, but they seem to be aware of it right now. Orion can't even crest that hill. They're going to go ahead and get taken down, but I think that Neferhor has an idea on where he's got to focus his target. But it looks like it doesn't matter. Kickstart's going to take care of that problem, and now we're down to a 4v3.
You got
Kickstart!
kicked.
What?
Okay, so not only is that weapon just so devastating, but it's just even more devastating in Kick's hand, right? Because he's aware that he doesn't even really need to go for headies. He doesn't need to go for headshots.
Oh,
Body shot,
no, close range.
49.
Taps it, goes for the spray. It's Kickstart versus Sonics right now, and Kickstart is winning. Look
So
at this
much
lineup.
damage.
20 kills for eUnited.
So much damage coming out from that almond kick, and he's just, every shot is devastating. Again, because he's just ripping off vests, right? And eUnited is, honestly, both teams, given their circumstances, like even, Shribsy, I was gonna say, are playing this so well, but the angles is just so hard.
What you got, Tig?
To get
What you
around
got?
it.
Snakers is coming. Gets the spray into him. Let's see if maybe he can line up a little bit more. Rillo now knows exactly where he is, going for the push around the other side of it. Seeing if maybe he can bait out a little bit more time and movement. We do have a moving factor in Flood on the outside of this. Tickleton has to be careful of it. Is aware, does have an idea on it, but it doesn't matter. eUnited, they walked through that game. I think they ended with, what, 22 kills? Maybe more?
It's actually
23 kills.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.